All right, next up is Allegro. There are a couple of new things in Allegro, it's a great piece to learn new things on because it's not very complicated in terms of notes. It's A, B, A. 1, 2, and 4 are all the same, lines 1, 2, and 4, which is really helpful when you're having to learn new things. So one new thing is that we have a fermata. At the end of line 3, you'll notice it's over the bar line. It's not over a note. So it'll be a moment of silence. We've got ritardando in measure 12, gradually slow down, and we've got odd tempo in 13, back to the original tempo. So learning those new terms can be a little bit tricky, but you can really emphasize that it makes the piece sound very professional when you're doing things like that. It's very special for an audience to hear those things. So the first thing that you'll teach is measures 2 and 4. Measure 2, you'll hold down your first finger. It makes it a lot easier. And then measure 4 can be a little bit of a tongue twister. So that's why we start with measures 2 and 4. Point out that there are circle bows after every line except for the last line. You always have to start a new line on a down bow. Now, the last thing that I like to teach, okay, so order to teach, you do measures 2 and 4 and then line by line. And then something that's important to teach, especially for an older student that can kind of grasp these bigger ideas, not necessarily for a really young student, is just the 3 different articulations that we are now using. So we have staccato, measure 1. In measure 2, the first 4 notes are going to be really smooth. It'll be legato. And then back to staccato. And then line 3, we have a new mood. And the way we're going to make it a new mood is by having tenutos, which are, you want to play a full quarter note, but there's going to be a little bit of space before you go on. So have them get comfortable playing any notes. Play it for me staccato, play it for me legato, play it for me with tenutos, and point out that that is something really cool about Allegro, that we have all 3 of those different types of articulations in one song.